Hey you guys, it's Gucci and I'm back. I am sorry I couldn't get a Friday upload in for you guys. I had some dental work done, so I'm still kind of nursing my mouth a little bit, so excuse me if I'm a little muffled. But I have a really cool tutorial for you guys today. The last one I did, I think, was a dirty pour over the vase and the canvas. If you haven't watched that video, go watch it. I'll link it at the end of this video. It came out so pretty. But I think that you guys are going to love this one. We are going to be using a tray. You can either use this as a rolling tray to roll your weed or your cigarettes, whatever you want to roll, or a beauty tray. And we're going to be using purple spray paint. Whatever we have left of this spring green spray paint. This one is a satin magenta and a metallic gold and a 5-gallon bucket of water. Can you guess what we're about to do? Hydro dipping. We're gonna hydro dip the tray. I think I showed in my last video that I did the dirty pour what the hydro dip trays actually come out looking like, but I think this one is gonna be so beautiful. What I did as a base coat is to just paint this with a flat white paint. It has to be flat white paint. It says primer on it. Hold on. It's this one here. Okay. And you see how it says flat white, not glossy, not matte. It has to be the primer flat. And that's because the mattes and the glossies, they have other chemicals in them that don't really allow the spray paint to stick to the surface when you do hydro dipping, okay? Hydro dipping is easy, it's fun. You can hydro dip anything that you can spray paint, and that's from metal to plastics to whatever. I think I'm gonna like hydro dip the ends of some makeup brushes or something like that. We'll see. Paint has been my thing lately, so y'all getting it, okay? So what we have down here is our 5-gallon bucket of water, and it's full of water. This bucket just came from Home Depot. Excuse my shoes, these are my paint and tennis shoes. And what we're gonna do, and this water is like kind of like a room temperature water. I kind of put it on hot and cold to fill the bucket. And it's very simple, you guys. All we're gonna do is get our spray paint shooken up. And we're literally going to spray it into the water. Now with hydro dipping, you wanna work fast because the paint will dry fast in the water. So we're gonna get our first one going. Usually I'd have on a mask when I'm doing this. We don't have a lot of that green left. Add our gold, and we'll circle back to our purple. I think that gold is gonna be really, really pretty. A little bit more purple in the middle there. See if we can get some more green out. Our green is running low. A little more gold in the middle. And I want to add some more pink. This is my favorite color. I think that's going to come out great. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our tray. We're going to tilt it to the side. We don't want to hit the bottom of the bucket. We want to kind of go in the middle. That's why you're going to fill the bucket. But we're going to basically tilt our tray in at an angle. And we're going to dip down in there. I'm going to swirl our tray like that to make sure that we're hitting the paint. Ooh, mosquito. That was a big old mosquito. And there we have our hydro dipped tray. It's also hydro dipped on the back. Isn't that great? Now this has a little bit of swirl from the white that was under there. I think it makes it look really good. That's one reason why you have a really good base coat on there. But look at how pretty that came out. Like, you could not paint that yourself at all. Very simple. We got our colors in there. That gold is there. Oh, it's so pretty. Now, what you can do is, this is gonna dry very, very quickly. So what you can do is you can prop it up to dry. Or what you can do is you can blow, take like a hair dryer or a heating tool and kind of blow the, that mosquito really wants that water, or kind of blow the water off of there. The other one that I did, I basically just let it air dry. I kind of shook it a little bit, just gave it a little shake to get some excess water off of there. And then I kind of just set it up by its edge down here and let it dry. And then once I can't see any of those water bubbles anymore, I'll take my clear spray paint and I will coat it with clear spray paint. And then if I decide to cover this with some vinyl or decorate it in some kind of way, I'll do that. I definitely epoxy the whole entire tray if I'm going to use it as a rolling tray. If you're gonna do a beauty tray, you can epoxy it as well, or you can put Mod Podge over it if it's going to be a beauty tray. Okay, and I say that because Mod Podge is water-based, and if somebody is smoking and they drop an ash on it, it's just gonna eat up that Mod Podge. But if they're using it as a beauty tray, may not even get any flames near it. But I like epoxy, makes everything to me last longer than Mod Podge or than not epoxying the tray. So I will probably go ahead and epoxy this, and I'll only epoxy the front, not the back. The back of this tray gets painted just because when you're doing the hydro dip, you're dipping it all the way down there in the paint. And so it's gonna get on the back anyway, so you might as well have it look pretty on the back. And this will probably most likely be a beauty tray because it's so pretty. Very quick, very easy, very simple. You need at least 3 colors when you're doing these hydro dips. But I mean, just look at how that came out. It's so gorgeous. You can reuse this water a couple of times if you're gonna do things that are gonna be the same color. But if not, you can go ahead and dump it out, the water itself. After a while, you'll be able to just take a stick and go within the water to remove that spray paint out of there, so you don't have to worry about, you know, dipping the water out and spray paint being everywhere. But that's so gorgeous. I'm gonna go ahead and sit this down or prop it up. Get these gloves off. Was that not so fun? And I mean, look at how quick and easy that was. It's gonna be under a 10-minute tutorial, which you guys never get from me. They're always super, super long. But I love the way it came out. If you didn't watch the last video, this is another one that I did. Okay, this one is done with yellow, the purple, a seafoam blue, the pink, and of course you see little specks of white in there. That is from the base coat. And I also did a cup to go with that one. Okay, just a simple little beauty cup. Look how pretty that is. You can sit your makeup brushes in it, pens, pencils, whatever. Hydro dipping is where it's at. Just like Dirty Pours, I am hooked. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like, share, comment. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else you want to see me do with trays. I am working on doing a full coverage tray out of cardstock paper, like the very thin cardstock paper. So that one will be coming soon as well. because of my mouth and me not really being able to talk so well, I'm on a lot of painkillers right now to do this video for you guys. I probably will not be able to do a Friday upload, but I'm going to push myself and I'm going to try. If you don't get an upload Friday, it will be another upload on Wednesday. I'm sticking solidly to that day. So I appreciate all of my followers. I love you guys, love you guys, love you guys. We're up to like over 800 and something. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci. Hey, yes, we're doing so well. So again, you guys, like, comment, share with your friends, leave me messages in the comments. I try to get back to everyone as quickly as I can because I do appreciate you all. All right, I will holla. Happy hydro dipping.